Hey, everybody. Hey. In spite of all odds, we are here. We are here. They tried to shut us down, but I know, the Ruskies. But we have a kind of rebel spirit here that I like to think prevails in the face of adversity. My name's Diz. This is another installment, as we do every night, of Top Shelf Quality Productions presents Top Shelf Quality's Late Night Live tonight. I'm really glad you're here. I'm really glad you're here. Thank you. Oh, it's been a rough one with all the news and everything like that. So it's good to be here with you and just have a little bit of R&R, quite frankly. We've got a great show for you tonight. We've got our first guest is a returning guest. His name is, and you'll recognize this name, Sebastian St. Clair. Yep, that's right. He's a local favorite on the show here, and he'll be coming here talking about some of his latest projects. You know, yeah. The ladies like him, I hear. But first, I mean, there are a few things on my mind. I'm just wondering, maybe you can explain these things for me. I mean, good news today. Good news today. The Korean War has ended. Right? Yeah, Korean War has ended. I mean, and that is just absolutely fantastic news. Because this war, I mean, how long has it been going? 20 years at least. And it wasn't going to, it didn't look like it was going to come to an end soon. But finally we have peace between Korea and North Korea. But now what I'm happy not just for the Korean people, but I'm also happy for the world because now they can unite to fight their common enemy, the Zerg. So that's just what my wacky brain, you know, that's the way I think about things. But I was, and does this happen to you? I was walking on the street the other day and I saw a young kid, you know, one of these tweens, these Generation Z they call them, and he's on his. Hey, come on, we're all young once. So, you know, I had some tales I can tell about you. I'll tell you that now. But I was walking on the street that day, yesterday specifically, and I saw this kid on his smartphone, and he was playing this game called Fortnite. You heard about this game? Anyway, so I looked over the corner, sort of the shoulder rather of this young boy, and it looked good to me. But I couldn't help but thinking, I mean, yeah, this game is fun. It's great. It's educational. But I'm even more excited for the sequel, which I hear the sequel is gonna be called A Whole Month. Right? Yeah, you know. It's but look, I'm glad you're in a good mood. Because I'm in a bit of a bad mood. It's been rough with my local. I'm a local boy. I grew up in Rouse Hill here in Sydney, right in the heart of Sydney, and I'm naturally a supporter of the Sydney Swans. The Sydney Swans local football team, and I'm starting to yearn for the good old halcyon days of Plugger Lockett. I'll tell you what, because they are playing badly. They're doing bad, and everyone's distressed about it. They're wondering what is up with these guys. What are they doing? But I'll tell you what, I got a diagnosis. I mean, these guys, the Sydney Swans, these guys aren't swans. They're more like a bunch of geese. Flock o' geese, I'll tell you what. But look, it's great to have you here. I'm glad you're in a great mood. And could you please welcome, as usual, as always and as usual, my best friend, my buddy, who's been with us for a long time. Please welcome Fruit Turner. There he is. There's Fruit. How you going, mate? Oh boy, is it good! You are a sight for sore eyes, and I'll tell you that for free.
Yeah, you're hurting.
discount.
You're hurting on the inside.
Oh boy, So how you been? It's good to see you again.
Mate, I have been bloody excellent. I've been drinking a lot of beers lately. Do you know about beers? Have you seen this?
Boy, do I know a brew.
Yeah. You know a brew when you see one.
Well, better brew or two.
I mean, honestly, I have some mixed opinions about
cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic.
Twist.
Open it.
You can get it in a hole.
So you like a brew?
I do.
Stop the music.
I do. Stop it. But, I feel a little conflicted sometimes because at first I get very into it because I say, hey, this alcohol is making me feel a bit frisky.
I know that feeling.
I can talk to the ladies.
You see some of those low-cut dresses they wear.
Hey,
boy.
some of those sexy, can we get some of that sexy music over there?
Sexy
Can we get
babe music?
Yeah, girls, so look at right, cut it. But then it turns on you, right? Because once you get the sexy girls into the bedroom, once you get them into the bedroom, the alcohol starts to go. Hey, now I want to pay your dues. No fun in the downstairs area.
Yeah, I mean, boy, do I know it. Now, I am so glad you're here today, and I'm so glad you're doing well. We've got a great guest today, and this is a guest with whom I believe you have a personal rapport.
Right. Yeah.
This is he's an old friend of ours.
He's a club regular.
And I think it's about time to welcome him. Quite frankly,
it's about time.
Please join me in welcoming. Maybe we can fire up even some intro music. Please welcome Sebastian St. Clair. Hey, we got him here. Is he here? How you going, mate? Thank you, buddy. Oh, it is great. Thank you. Yeah, that's like a good Bon Jovi. Look, how have you been? It's been a while, I think.
Oh, just keeping busy.
Yeah, keep you busy. What kind of things are you keeping busy with?
Oh, well, work's always going on.
Yeah.
Like, there's something to do there, then home, same again.
I mean, if it's not one thing, it's the other.
Absolutely. That's what I found.
Did you get my text last week? Because you didn't write. I mean, I didn't hear back, but I figured, they have bad service.
Yeah, I did.
Because don't you live in, where the underground place?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's all right.
Now,
I
so
didn't
how
get
did you've got some projects coming up, don't you? So like I said,
Yeah, a few
what's on
things.
the horizon?
Oh, we've got kind of busy period coming up at work.
Yeah. Where's that work?
Sorry?
Where do you work? Where do you work, buddy?
You know where I work.
Just tell them.
I'm
work.
Yeah, right.
It's in retail.
That's right. I forgot about that camera.
Retail. And I understand you recently moved from shelves to registers. You stacking those bad boys? We got any sexy girl music we can play?
Oh, that calmed me right down.
Hey, tell me, Seb, any
feeling very relaxed now.
ladies in your life? Is that a yes or?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I wish I wasn't addicted to PCP.
I mean, that's the thing
Me
about
too.
The thing about PCP is once you do it, once you pop, you can't stop.
Hey. First,
We've got a very special PCP episode coming up, so stay tuned for that.
Thank you. Is that an intervention episode?
How do you enter the industry?
Well, it's a pretty interesting story, actually. I just started off front of house, did pretty well there. Soon enough, I was The owners, they were pretty happy with my performance, so then I became store manager. And then I was area manager.
Area manager. AM, they call it.
Yep, they have done.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I feel when I'm shaving my bod in the morning and I'm trying to get myself clean for the ladies, and I look at all these zones I'm like, hey, I feel like I'm an area manager of my own body, with the cleanup.
Well, it's good to feel, bodily autonomy every now and then. A little control.
I like a good smooth.
Didn't you say you couldn't grow any hair?
Not that I remember, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, well, you told me that recently.
Put more on that later. Now, look, I was wondering, actually, you might have a comment on this, and Fruit, you might also have a comment on this also. There has been a big news story that's been happening, and I'm sure you've been following it. You're both followers of current affairs and news of the moment. Now, I think, have we got a clip that we've got from the news? I think that if you could just take a listen to this, see what you guys think of it.
The boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
His fate is uncertain. He's not dangerous. The council will decide Anakin's future. That should be enough for you. Now get on board.
Did you ever used to have Beyblades? You remember Beyblades?
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah. Let it spin.
Yeah, I think mine's in a drawer somewhere. Now,
Gizmo?
I was wondering.
Bring the utensils. Bring it. I need it.
We've now got we've got a great moment coming up.
Just like your butt
and the back, you fucking idiot.
Oh my
Jesus.
All right.
And so we've got something coming up, and I'm glad you're here because just before we go into one of our, and it's a great moment for our show.
Come on.
But we've got it's brought to us by our partners, and our partners in business, and also in some respects our partners in life. Do we have a little bit of? I want to talk about Optus. I want to talk about Network Optus. They've really. Now you talk about coverage. You talk about internet. You talk about all the kind of services that you're using in your online life.
Get out of here. Get out.
You talk about the apps that you're kind of taking access to. Network Optus has all of that. It has all of that, and it doesn't drop out, mate. So Network Optus is really for the one. Are you guys with Are you guys with Network Optus?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. On they got a spender saver plan, I believe it's
4G.
Yeah,
it's
4G.
That's how we like it in our family.
They are already up to 4Gs. I mean, I was impressed when they got to 2. And anyway, so I'm so glad that we've got Optus on board here as our partners, because as the old blues man says, nobody done do it like Optus. And that's my favorite. That's my favorite John Lee Hooker tune. But the reason I'm bringing up Optus is because Optus is the official sponsor, and Seb, I think you'll enjoy this. Optus is the official sponsor of one of our benchmark bits. It's what I like to call the Nice Nine. Can we get a bit of Nice Nine music? Bit of Nice Nine music. Maybe like an alternative Nice Nine music. Yeah, there we go. Papa's grooving now.
Yeah. Who's sexy girls in the club now?
All these booties popping. All right, Nice Nine. Time for the Nice Nine. And now I want to see what you guys think of this. Now the topic for the Nice Nine here, and it's been dictated by the Home Office in Gainesville, Idaho. Nice Nine, words from the dictionary. Number 7, credible. Credible. Nice Nine, number 6. Can we get a drum roll? You got a drum roll sound on that one? Nouse. Number 5, ancestral. Number 4, rippled. Number 3 in our Nice Nine, words from the dictionary, jackdaw. And we got a number 2 here on the Nice Nine. Now remember, the topic of the Nice Nine is words from the dictionary. Nice Nine, number 2, plantain. And now this is the big one. This is the Nice Nine, words from the dictionary. We got a number one. Can we get a drum roll sound? Have you got? Got a drum roll sound here. Nice nine. Number one words from the dictionary. The nice nine. Nice nine words from the dictionary. Number one. Strife. Now it's time
The
for.
boy is dangerous. They all sense it. Why can't you?
His fate is uncertain. He's not dangerous. The Council will decide Anakin's future. That should be enough for you.
I mean, it really is just one of those. Yep. I mean, you know. I mean, sometimes you just got to say it. So now it's time for one of my favourite moments in the show, and it's something that we do every night. And Fruit, I'm particularly glad you're here, but I'm also even more particularly glad you're here, Sebastian. This is Sebastian St. Clair, regular guest on the show, and he's got many great projects. I know, right? I mean, heartbreaker. So we've got this segment that's coming up, and look, we think of the future, but we also like to look back. We like to.
Gizmo, get over here. Gizmo,
Calm him down.
just can you give him a massage, please?
We
Just breathe.
There we go.
Stiffy time, right, guys? No, just kidding. And anyway, thanks for that, Kizzy. So we've got this new bit that's coming up, and it's a look into top shelf past. You know, it's like that kind of Christmas tale.
Talk about cringe. Hey.
Yeah, I mean that hair. And so we'd like to just take an opportunity to look back into the previous.
You simmer
years
down over there, please.
It's not a.
You gotta settle down.
What are you, raised in a barn? So we're going to. It's time for top shelf past. We've got. We're going to take a deep delve into the annals of top shelf history, and look at some of the classic moments that because we have been on forever. We've been going on forever, and if we could bring up, I think you've got some. This is one of the classic appearances that Sebastian St. Clair made on the show. One of our classic moments. Have you got your tape recording over there?
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah. It's this is one of our favourites.
Yeah, there we go.
So for some context, it was the early '90s. Yep. Governor Reagan had just been elected, and everyone was in a great jubilant mood, and the tits were giant. And so
no, I'm not busy. Yeah, no, it's
And so this is one of our now let's can we get a little bit of classic top shelf music? There we go.
Been on there for 20
There we go. Now this is one of our favorite bits. Now let's to set the scene. I'm playing a customer in a store. Now we'll roll tape in 3, 2, 1. Yes, you did. Yep.
Just there?
Yep.
I never did anything.
Hello, Polly. Testing. This is your 9 o'clock alarm call. Now that's what I call a dead parrot.
No, he's stunned.
Stunned?
Yes, you stunned him just as he was waking up. Norwegian blues stun easily, Major.
look, mate. I've definitely had enough of this. That parrot is definitely deceased. And when I purchased it, not half an hour ago, you assured me that its total lack of movement was due to it being tired and shagged out following a prolonged squawk.
Well, he's probably pining for the fjords.
Pining for the fjords? I mean, what kind of talk is that? Look, why did he fall flat on his back the moment I got him home?
The Norwegian blue prefers keeping on its back. Remarkable bird, isn't it, Squire? Lovely plumage.
Look, I took the liberty of
Well, of course.
I took the liberty of
was nailed there.
I took the liberty of examining that parrot when I got it home, and I discovered the only reason that it had been sitting on its perch in the first place was it had been nailed there.
What a classic moment.
Well, of course.
Oh, well, of course it was nailed there. If I hadn't nailed that bird down... It would have nuzzled up to... I'm just remembering this now. This is actually funny. I completely forgot about this.
Yeah.
I was reading this the whole time thinking, I don't remember this. This isn't funny.
We were probably 2 sheets to the wind at the time.
Maybe so. And, look, a little bit of that might be at play now. But, look, I've just to remember, this was good. This is actually really good. Anyway, so it would have nozzled up to those bars, bend them apart with its beak, and vom, fee, wee.
Anyway, that's another classic. Can we get some classic top shelf music?
Do you have a phone charger? Or actually, can I just...
That's another classic top shelf moment, and I'm so glad that you were here to join us there.
Keep it going. I gotta call my mum.
This was I mean, boy, what a night! What a night we've had.
Keep it consistent for a bit, and then
what a night we have had. It's my guest has been Sebastian St. Clair. Sebastian St. Clair, and as usual, Fruit Turner has been with us.
Thanks, guys.
And I think we have a clip from the news.
Oh, God, nothing is working today.
In this video, you're going to see only the craziest and the best water slides in the whole entire world. Now, if you like these videos, then make sure you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Now, if you did subscribe, then be sure to leave a comment saying, I subscribed, as a few lucky comments will be winning Amazon gift cards. But anyway, let's get right into today's video.
You can get it right.
Number 5, the Captain Space
Get
Maker.
it slide.
Anyway, please, kids, could you just welcome Sebastian out? Just show him to the door. He's got a film shoot that he's got to go to. Please welcome him out, everyone. Sebastian St. Clair, and he'll be appearing in a theatre near you. Now, scooch over there, Fruit, because I want you to be here for my. It's time for Diz's final thought. Look, I mean, it's a tough world out there, and it's hard to stay safe. It's hard to stay.
Did you ever do like quadratic equation?
Oh, fucking out the bum, mate. And it's hard to stay. It's hard to stay safe, especially when it comes to the area of food safety. But I think so many people have died this year, and also in previous years, non-consecutively, of fish poisoning. And it's key here, and I'm not some fat cat from number 10 Downing Square who wants to tell. That's not me.
I hate that guy.
And I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not gonna show up here in my Lear jet and tell you how to live your life. But there are a few simple steps that you can take to kind of really just promote food safety. I'm talking about wash your hands. I'm talking about don't eat old bread. This has been Top Shelf Quality's Late Night Live tonight. My co-host, as usual, has been Fruit Turner. We were joined by Sebastian St. Clair. I mean, can you even believe that?
What an honor.
And next week we'll be interviewing Debussy. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Hey, what's up, guys? Tyler here, security. Got a lot of stuff to go over today, so let's get started.